for the serious gamer.
Hey guys, geirbiscohn here, and this is my next video in my series on MAG for nextgentactics.com. I am playing Suppression, and my best advice for playing Suppression is to just not even bother, unless you're a low level. If you're a low level, then go for Suppression. If you're not too good at MAG, Suppression is great practice for you. But if you're a high level, if you're moderately even a decent player, just don't bother with Suppression. You're gonna see here that and why that throughout this match is it's easy. Players are generally low level, and I generally feel bad when I'm playing Suppression and dominating, because it's just, you gotta imagine there's some noob on the other end of the controller just getting so frustrated, and so I just don't even bother playing Suppression. But I did play it for the sake of a video, and I'm using the motion sensor and the silenced SMG and I think grenades, and it's pretty embarrassing for the other team. Actually, it's really not. It's actually more embarrassing for me than the other team, because it's just so cheap. I mean, basically the Suppression map is broken down into three kind of major areas. It's got the little barn to my left right now. You can't see it until I turn and face it. It's behind me and to my left. But everyone basically flocks to that barn over there. That right there. Everyone flocks to that barn, and actually, it's kind of fun sometimes. You can have some pretty chaotic battles going on in that barn. But Suppression is pretty much just practice. If you just want to get back used to the controls after being away for a little while, or if you want to test out a weapon without jumping into a real game, sabotage or domination or acquisition. But like I said, it's all, I mean, it's all mostly low-level people that are generally pretty easy to kill, especially when I use the motion sensor, and it's fairly cheap, I know, but I honestly don't play Suppression really at all anymore. I used to play it a lot, but not anymore. But anyway, so it's broken up into three areas. There's the barn. There's the middle is pretty much the sniper field. There's always just people sniping, laying down on each end and just trying to pick people off. And usually when I play Suppression, I like to use my motion sensor and my stealth abilities and go up behind him and knife him in the back. Because it's just an easy way to get kills. But right here, basically, if I'm spawning from the side of the map that I'm spawning from in this game, you can spawn from either side. But I happen to be spawning from the one side. I like to come up to this this little pedestal area up here, this little plateau with I think it's a church on there. Maybe it's just a building. I'm not entirely sure. And just use my motion sensor. I like to just sit up there and let them come to me. It's because a lot of people go to that area to snipe from, so it's fairly easy to get them as they're on their way down to their favorite sniping spot. And yeah, I mean, there's not really much more to say about Suppression as a mode. I guess I should explain it. It's a team deathmatch, and it's got the ticket system like Battlefield does. The Battlefield games where you don't know how many tickets they have, but the little bar at the top of the screen, this red and blue, red being the enemy team, blue being your team, and whoever depletes the tickets, the resources, or the reinforcements first is the winner. And here's the third section of the map, is this little tent area. People like to maneuver in and out of the tents, and there's always somebody up on that ledge that I just threw the grenade up to, so that's a sure spot to get a kill. And that area, I like to go over that area more like I said, if I'm spawning on the side that I'm spawning on for this game, I like to get up on this area here with the building and use the building as cover and let them come to me with my motion sensor. If I'm spawning on the other side, so the side that I'm attacking right now, if I'm spawning over there, I will always go up. It'll be the left side for that spawn and the right side for my spawn. and I go up. There's a little bulldozer over in the corner right by the spawn building. I always go up right there because there's generally it's not very popular. There's not usually many people over there, so I'm able to get behind their spawn point. Well, not behind it because it's a building, but I'm able to get up into that area. And so I usually hang out. You can see, you might not be able to see it in this map, in this game. If I'm, maybe you might, yeah, you could see it in the very beginning. If you go back to the very beginning of the video, you'll see that when I spawned, I was running kind of towards the middle of the map, and you'll see there's a street kind of running down between the two spawn buildings. If you get to that area and you use the cover of the tents that are back there and of the hay bale, I guess is what they are, you can bounce back and forth between their spawn using the motion sensor to just kill everyone that's spawning. It's fairly simple to do, which is again another reason why I don't really play suppression that much. But let's say you are a high level, or let's say you're any level, and you want to know, like, is there any benefit to playing suppression? And there is. I mean, if you're not the best player, you can probably the best place to work on your shooting and work on your just your kind of interaction, player versus player. If you just need to work on getting those one-on-one battles down, or 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 4-on-1, suppression's a great place to do that if you need to try to get better at shooting, like I said, because it definitely kind of the way that I got I got a lot better at getting out of the situations where I put myself up against 3 and 4 guys is from in suppression, is where I pretty much was able to nail that skill down, just because you're not worried about the objective. There is no objective. You're just worried about killing and shooting, and honestly, I don't even bother healing my teammates in suppression because I'm all about trying to get the kills and see what kind of hairy situations I can get into back by their spawn. Usually I'll here I pick up this heavy machine gun just to give it a whirl. We can see that it doesn't work out too well. Oh, I forgot what I was just saying. The machine gun distracted me. Basically, yeah, suppression's just, it can be useful it's good practice. Like it's I mean, the suppression mode, it's kind of the way it fits into the shadow or the overall scheme of mag is that it is practice, that it is a training session. You're shooting rubber bullets at your at your teammates, or at your fellow company or PMC mates, I guess. And yeah. Another real quick thing: don't be afraid to use that pistol. Pistol is freaking awesome in this game. A lot of people don't think it is, and a lot of people don't give it enough credit. And here's this is really cheap. Game's about to be over, and I just throw grenades up into their spawn building. So yeah, that's it, guys. Suppression is practice. If you want to even be respected in mag, don't even bother with suppression, because honestly, people look at my my 40 some kill and 41 and 6 in this game. And let's just say basically that you played against noobs, and you were owning noobs, so you can't. That's not really skill. Playing suppression like that, it's not full of skill. I mean, there are times when it's skillful, but for the most part, it's not respectable to go into the newbie training mode and just kill everyone. So that's it, guys. Later.